Hello, everyone. It's me, Travis. I know you haven't seen me in like a million years. It's been a long time. And this is episode 2 of Chaos Monkey, my podcast where I do it whenever I want and I talk about whatever I want. And yeah, and it's irregular. You know, what are you going to do? I don't know. I'm going to try to be more regular about it. It's not like I have 1,000 million listeners being like, where's Travis and all of his Chaos Monkey podcast episodes? Uh, there's just two. This is the second one. So today I'm going to talk about a few things, probably. But I just wanted to say hello and thank you for following. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy this. I'm primarily an artist in like visual arts, music, whatever. I make a lot of stuff and take a lot of pictures, and it's all on my Instagram. If you're looking at this, it's probably on my Instagram, which is at Travis Hobart Straw, and that's it. And I probably should put more effort into the business side of things, but I just can't. Not now. You know what? Correction. I don't want to do it. I just want to do what I want, which is what I end up doing anyway. So today, we all know about Star Wars. Hallelujah. Who doesn't love the good old Star War? Um, and there's some excellent ones. Mainly, I think the only ones I would say are excellent are the original three. And oh, before I start, like this is gonna ruffle feathers, maybe, like hopefully, because I have some problems, people. I have problems with the current Star Wars universe. Like the original three, of course, were great. I always wonder, like, if did George Lucas think it would really just explode? And is he still getting like cuts of everything from Disney? Like the dude is so like successful. Good job, George. Like wow. If only I could be a percentage. I mean, I feel I've not that I don't feel successful in my life. I'm not George Lucas successful. That's crazy. But it's really kind of exploded, and there's so much Star Wars content. And I love Star Wars. Throughout my life, I've really met people who've also loved Star Wars, and we geek out. I don't know if you know about Wikipedia, which is like the database of all things Star Wars, but that exists. And I've frequented it a lot. It's like planet systems and species and languages and all deep into the lore. I mean, I encourage you to go if you love Star Wars and you didn't know Wikipedia existed. Oh man, you are missing out. So much nerd data. Um, but I'll cut to the chase. Okay, we got a lot of content right now, like on Disney Plus. Well, it started with The Mandalorian, which is a decent show. I don't have problems with The Mandalorian, but I don't really. I'm not in love with it. I like Pedro Pascal. The dude is legit, and I don't know. It's okay. It's an okay show. I'm gonna watch the next season that's coming out. I think in March, and then Boba Fett came out, and it's just it's just not good. It's not. Um, I don't like it. Boba Fett in many different ways just looks like a overweight older guy that isn't that talented at what he does. I don't know where it was going. I'm not sure what I was supposed to feel, but I could have done without it. And I mean, the ultimate message of what I'm saying about content being created is it's all within the same universe. I already know what happens. You know, Obi-Wan and the Andor and a million other shows they're going to come out with, all in the New Hope, like between episode 3 and 4, like all this nonsense that I don't need to know. I like I maybe I'm the only one, but I'm like super excited to see where they push the story forward to. Like, and I'll get to why that's exciting. But I mean, come on, like I know that Disney is making this content because it's easy, because everyone's gonna watch it and everyone's like, you gotta watch Andor, and I'm like, I watched it. I couldn't stay awake. I guess I could have. I just let myself fall asleep because I know Cassian's dead, you know and Obi-Wan came out, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't think it was that well made. I don't. I love Ewan McGregor and all of this, but the whole Leia thing, there's some scenes that are questionable, and ultimately I don't care. I know what happens to Obi-Wan, you know. He dies too, but comes back as a Force ghost and all that good stuff. Like, and they can make an infinite amount of stuff in that little time frame that they love, their little pocket. But it's never going to be shocking to me, which is what I want. I want to be like excited. It's like I'm not going to be excited. I'm not, and I know everyone is, and everyone's going crazy about Andor. But I'm like, guys, it's not. You know the end of the story. You know, you know, we all know. We know it all the way through until the new movies where Han Solo's dead. Spoiler, sorry. And onward, and even Kylo Ren's dead. Like all this stuff. Like what's gonna happen? So like I just want to say to Dave Filoni or Jon Favreau or whoever's running the Star Wars leg of Disney, like consider doing either a prequel way in the beginning to say like first Jedi stuff, first lightsaber, like why did the two versions of the faith or whatever, the Jedi and the Sith, why did those happen, and the evolution of that. I think that would be interesting because there's data about it, and you don't even have to do it. You just like make up new stories in the beginning all the way back. I think that'd be cool, awesome. Or on the other end the Star Wars thing, I think that right now, where everything hangs, is the First Order has lost, and so we're going to see that government crumble and be systematically replaced by the New Republic again, and it's going to be awesome. And but we're in that flux period. Like I think that there's a cool story in the middle of the First Order dying and then the New Republic being established full on. Right there is like this really kind of awkward point in Star Wars future where anything can happen. There's plenty of room for crime. Like you could put the New Republic in an awkward position of having to hunt down First Order people and Sith sects and like all of this cool stuff. But and I know that Disney sorry, I have a little bit of a cold. I know that they're doing what they're doing because it's easy and it's money and I get it. But like for the love of God, I can't, I'll watch it too. So I'm a part of the problem. I'll watch it all and I have. But like like John, Dave, like for real. Think about like I've actually, and this is segue. I wrote a whole season of like fan fiction television. I call it a Star Wars story thereafter, and it takes place in the exact pocket that I'm talking about, and it follows two ex First Order Special Forces dudes who like cut bait, steal stuff, steal a ship, and they leave and they become mercenaries. and then it does it deals with the New Republic, how they're going to have to go find and basically destroy remnants of the First Order, dealing with like uprooting their systems. And you see a lot of change, and you get to go on like Star Wars tourism, and you get to like basically see other planets and see other races and like meet new villains. And there's a good one in the show if you want to watch. And like honestly, at this point, I'm good to, and I know everyone's been asking me. That's a joke, they aren't. But if you want to read it, I'd be happy to give you access to it. Like because it's just fun. And I like the story I wrote, and it's not perfect by any means, and I'm not like some excellent genius man. But I mean, it's fun, and it'd be fun to have you read it. So if you want to, just send me a message on Instagram. Right now, of course, I've had my fiance, which we're in that room, her room. You could see behind me. That's just a massive amount of stuff, but it's fine. It's all good. Marriage, pending marriage. What was I even talking about? She read it as I was, developing it, and it was so much fun. I felt like I was watching it. She felt the same way. and my friend Shamir is reading it, who's enjoying it so far. He's on episode 4. There's 8 episodes, about 40 to 50 minutes long. And then I just gave it to this guy I work with, Justin, who's also going to read it, who's a huge nerd, and I value his opinion a lot. But I don't know. I don't even have that. I ran today. I'm low energy right now. I mean, I run every day, like 4 miles or whatever, but it's just like, it's low energy. I can't get as passionate as I want to. Like, but, you know, everyone and their mom is going to come forward and be like, the content they're making is like really good. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, Last of Us just came out, right? Episode 3 is going to come out on Sunday, and The Last of Us is dope. And I'm so happy it's dope because Pedro Pascal again, awesome, and everything. And no one was asking for a Last of Us show. I'm pretty sure, like no one was like, man, I can't wait until they make that game into a movie. Like there isn't like a pre-baked audience for that, like Marvel, Star Wars, whatever. So I'm very happy that it's as entertaining and well made as it is. And there seems to be a lot of love to put in it, and it's super awesome, and that's cool. That's what a good show is. I feel like people are forgetting what good shows are. We're like totally celebrating mediocrity. Like Wednesday was okay, you know. I watched it and I'm like, okay. The most recent season of Stranger Things, I started out and I was like, I don't know about this. Like, what is this? And then by the end of it, I couldn't stop watching it. That was a great show. But um, yeah, I don't know. I guess this is just me saying, hey, Disney, it's me, Travis, your favorite guy. I know you love me and everything, but you guys gotta like do me a favor. I don't know if I think Taika Waititi is got a movie which I'm scared about. After watching like Love and Thunder, I have no idea, dude. I have no clue. Love and Thunder was like not good. I d- and I love the Marvel universe. I guess we could transition into that. The new Marvel universe, like post Thanos, I'm kind of like on the fence about. And I've loved comics forever. I Back in the day when I was a kid, and I had to like witness comic book stores. My favorite comic book store was Spidey's Comics and Cards in Fairfield, California. Like, love this place, and I had to see it kind of like die, and then local arcades die, and then I got to see like Chuck Taylor's go out of like circulation and not be sold and made anymore, and then vinyl records, you could only find, no one wanted those, and then all of a sudden everything's back, and it's like the best time ever right now. Like everything I love is like full bore 100% in my face, and I love it. But beyond that, Marvel, I mean, I don't know. They've come out with a lot of content too, and Loki was cool. You know, it was all right. WandaVision, it was all right. Winter Soldier and the Falcon, not great. I don't know. I liked Werewolf by Night. I think that's what it's called. Cool stuff. But overall, man, I think the only thing that really made me feel anything was Spider Man. Um, No Way Home, excellent movie. I cried. Oh man, it was so good. But everything else, it's not as pointed as the Thanos series, and maybe it will be shortly. They're coming out with Quantum Mania, and I don't know how I feel about Kang the Conqueror. I don't, and I can't get it out of my mind to watch this trailer, and he's like they're trying to make him look like this like super like intense guy, and I'm like, aren't they like all super small right now? And I think that's stupid. I know I'm being stupid. Like Honey, I Shrunk the Kid, stupid. I'm like, couldn't they all just like be like what are they immune from danger from things that are bigger than them? I don't know. I don't know. But for some reason, my brain, whenever I'm like trying to get into the trailer, and then this other Travis in my head's like, hey, yeah, why they're like super small? Like, isn't Kang like smaller than small? And I'm like, yeah, I guess, yeah, he is. Maybe he could grow. I don't know. I love Ant-Man though. Funny. Paul Rudd killing it. He's the best. Like put him in anything. When Ant-Man came out, I was like, there's no way this is gonna be good. And it's like consistently funny, charming. Also, they take themselves seriously. Back to Love and Thunder, which didn't. Like all of a sudden the whole Marvel universe was a joke. Everything's a joke. There's like I think it's like a large bao bun with a face on it. I'm like, what is this? Like before, like literally Infinity War was so wild and made me feel so much stuff. And it was like I believed all of this. It was like a seriousness that it needs to be for the audience to just be there with it and see like Gamora die and Thanos like really being screwed up about it and like all this dynamic stuff. I'm like, wow. And then it's like Love and Thunder. It's like and I think I don't know. I think it's just Taika being having no reins because he could make good content, but I'm starting to think he needs someone to like dial him back and be like, hey, go 80%, not 100. Oh man, I don't know, Quantum Mania, and now I'm hearing about the Avengers King Dynasty and all the new like Miss Marvel. Man, there's a lot of really just bad content, like She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. There's some. It was a fun show, but I have too many questions. Like why Bruce Banner spent a lot of his time trying to figure out how to control his Hulkness. Tried to just like exist without murdering people. And then like She-Hulk comes around like, oh, oh, you got some Hulk blood on me, and now I'm the Hulk. And then she's like, and he's like, well, you're gonna need some changes. Like, I'm good though, I got it on lock. In fact, I can like just become Hulk whenever. And then she breaks the fourth wall and knows she's in a show, which is weird because that matters. It matters what your characters do. So like you're telling me that She-Hulk knows she's in a show and therefore knows that the whole Marvel universe is like probably not real. There's this great comic series called Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, where he becomes super aware that he's in a comic, and he thinks he's doing everyone a favor by killing everyone in the Marvel, all the heroes, releasing them, and then he goes through a portal and kills the writers of the comic book. It's a great series. But I don't know, man. If you've made it this far, congrats. Listening to me to go on like this, it's a lot of fun for me. I don't know. Hopefully, it's fun for you. Amanda probably. But I I'm excited about The Last of Us for sure, and that's fun. Um, I'm probably forgetting about anything else I'm excited about. I'm more suspicious of Star Wars, like, oh, look, they're going to announce more stuff happening in the New Hope timeline. Cool. Or before. Nice, yeah. But not too far before, just a little bit, like pre Death Star explosion, probably. Yeah, not cool. Okay. Well, all right, I think that's it. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you watching if you did or listening. Like, cool. Hopefully, I'm going to do more of these just because I think it's kind of healthy for me anyway. I hope you have a great day, great night, and kick some butt. Um, thank you so much. This is Chaos Monkey. I'm Travis Straw. If you haven't seen my artwork, go ahead and go to my Instagram, Travis Hobart Straw, and check it out. Follow me if you want. If not, catch you next time. Pew.